Have you ever been to a party that just went completely off the rails? Well, Queen Esther just threw two of them, and what happened next changed the course of history for an entire nation. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the dramatic climax of the Book of Esther, picking up right where we left off in chapters 7 and 8. So, picture this. The king, his right-hand man Haman, and Queen Esther are at a private banquet. It's the second one Esther has thrown just for them. The king, feeling pretty good, turns to Esther and says, "My queen, whatever you want, even up to half my kingdom, it's yours." This is it. The moment of truth. Taking a deep breath, Esther finally reveals her secret. She says, "If I have found favor with you, your majesty, and if it pleases you, grant me my life, this is my petition. And spare my people, this is my request. For I and my people have been sold to be destroyed, killed, and annihilated." The king is stunned. Who would dare threaten his queen? Who is he? Where is the man who has dared to do such a thing? He demands. And then, Esther drops the bombshell, pointing right at the guest of honor, an adversary and enemy, this vile Haman. You can just imagine the scene. Haman turns pale. The king is so furious, he storms out into the palace garden to cool off. Haman, in a desperate panic, throws himself at Esther's couch, begging for his life. Just then, the king walks back in and sees Haman on the couch with the queen. He completely misreads the situation and roars, "Will he even molest the queen while she is with me in the house?" That's the final nail in the coffin. The guards cover Haman's face, and one of them speaks up, saying, "Hey, by the way, that 75-foot pole Haman built to hang Mordecai on is still standing at his house. The king's command is swift and brutal. Hang him on it." And just like that, the very trap Haman set for his enemy becomes his own downfall. Talk about poetic justice. But the story isn't over. Haman is gone. But the decree. He tricked the king into signing the one ordering the destruction of all the Jewish people is still in effect. According to Persian law, a king's edict cannot be revoked. This is a massive problem. Esther, once again risking her life, goes before the king without being summoned. She falls at his feet, weeping, and begs him to find a way to stop the evil plan. The king, who now fully trusts Esther and her cousin Mordecai, is in a bind. He can't cancel the first decree, but he can issue a new one. So, he promotes Mordecai to Haman's old position and tells him and Esther, "Write another decree in the king's name in behalf of the Jews, as seems best to you, and seal it with the king's signet ring." This is huge. They quickly draft a new law. This new decree doesn't cancel the first one, but it gives the Jewish people the right to assemble, protect themselves, and fight back against anyone who tries to attack them on the appointed day. Royal messengers are sent out on the fastest horses, racing across the vast Persian Empire to deliver the good news. When the new decree is read in the city of Susa, there's a huge celebration. The Jewish people are filled with joy and relief. And Mordecai walks out of the king's presence wearing royal garments, a symbol of his new authority and favor. The city rejoices, and a great light shines on the Jewish communities. Their sorrow is turned into gladness. This incredible reversal shows how courage, strategic timing, and faith can turn even the most hopeless situation around. Esther and Mordecai didn't just save themselves. They created a way for their entire people to be saved. It's a powerful lesson that even when it seems like all is lost, there's always hope for a new decree, a new day, and a new beginning. Thanks so much for joining me for this part of the story. If you're finding this series inspiring, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the conclusion. We'll see you next time.